sign number one. The first sign that will alert you, that will make you know that this child needs medical attention, is constant crying. When this child keeps crying, even when you give that child those things the child wants, those things the child loves, you give that child, it keeps crying consistently, constantly, it's a sign that you need to take that child to the hospital to see a pediatric doctor, especially to check on that child, to run some tests and to examine that child. That could be a sign that that child is not feeling fine. Something is disturbing that child, maybe medically. So that is the first sign. Please do not take it for granted. When your child is crying profusely, you are giving that child everything the child needs. You have breastfed the child. You are giving the child everything that you know that the child, whenever you give to that child, it makes him or her happy. And the child keeps crying. That could be a sign that that child needs medical attention. The second sign that will make you know that my child or this baby need medical attention is when this baby runs temperature of above 37.6. And according to pediatric doctor, when a child has this kind of temperature, the first thing you should do is to use damp or wet clothes to clean the baby's body. Clean the baby, you undress the baby, remove the clothes of the baby or the dress of the child. You allow natural air to come to the baby. When you do all of this and the baby is still running temperature, please, mothers, do not joke with it. Take that baby to the hospital. That could be a sign that this baby needs medical attention. It could be a serious warning sign. It's a fever that is above 37.6. It's a warning sign. You have done everything. You have used wet clothes. You have removed the dress. Still, the baby is still running temperature. Some people, even if you have given paracetamol, still the baby is still running temperature. Please do not take it for granted. Take that child to the hospital. It's better to go and they tell you that nothing is wrong with the child than to keep that baby crying. If you don't have the money or the resources, you can take that child. If it's this part of the country that I am, which is Nigeria, you have primary health care. I think they're not that expensive. You can go there, let them check that child. So let's look at the third sign that you should not play with. That when you see it, it should tell you that this child might be sick or this child needs attention. The third sign is vomiting. When the child is vomiting, when the child doesn't want to take water or anything, don't allow that child to get dehydrated. It is very dangerous for babies. The way adults will handle their body is different from the way a child will handle their body. And remember that these children most of them cannot explain the way they feel. The only way you can understand a child is through all of these signs. So you need to pay attention to these signs. And another sign you should look out for is lack of appetite. When the child refuses to eat, it's another sign that the child is not feeling fine, needs medical attention. The child is not eating, is not breastfeeding. This lack of appetite can be a sign of great ailment or something terrible that could be tackled on time. That is why you need to go and see a doctor. Because some of these things, when you don't handle it, it escalates to a bigger something. That then you start saying, and I know, I would have taken this child to see a doctor. It happened to me. That is why I'm sharing with you. When the child shows that he's not eating, don't just say, oh, give him a bit death. Take that child to the hospital. Give him a bit